Hey, it's Jason Hornung here, and welcome to this video. What you're going to discover in this video is how to create Facebook ads to increase engagement with video. All right, now all this stuff that you're going to learn in this video is really important because it's going to help you to get lower costs on your ads, get better quality people to view them, and convert a higher amount of people into buyers. And all this stuff is based on testing that we've done in our little ad agency over the years. We've spent a lot of money on this stuff. So this is based off of real world data and results. It's not based off of theory. All right, so let's go right ahead and get into it. The first thing that you'll want to do to increase engagement on your ads is to add captions if you're not. And this is actually a system that Facebook has built right in. You can have it automatically create the captions, or you can upload your own what they call an SRT file, which is a file that has the captions, but you can have Facebook read the actual video and it'll create the captions and you can edit them and put it right on there. The majority of traffic on Facebook is coming from mobile devices. That's how people generally use Facebook, as they'll just be right on their phone. And when they're watching video, Facebook has data that shows that very few people watch the video with the audio on. In fact, it's less than 10%. Okay, so if you are not using captions, then the likelihood of people consuming and engaging with your video is very low. All right, now, if you want to increase that, simply adding those captions will really help with that. Another thing that's going to make a big difference on the engagement to your video is the time frame that you're using on the video. Now, 60 seconds or less is what Facebook recommends for the highest engagement, and that's what we've been seeing across all the tests that we run. And I believe the reason for that is pretty simple. 60 seconds is the time frame that is maximum for Instagram, right? Now, what Facebook's data is showing us, which is a little bit different than what they see in the Facebook platform, is they actually measure the data separately, and we get these reports from our internal Facebook reps, which is why we know this information. So on Instagram, the engagement of audio on is substantially higher, and the engagement of video in Instagram is substantially higher, especially when you're using the stories section inside of Instagram. Right now, as of filming of this, the data shows that over 60% of people watch with the audio on. Okay, so where you use your video and how long it is will have a big impact on the engagement that you get on that video. Not only from just consumers using it, but also with the way Facebook structured their entire platform to work. The next one that I want to teach you guys is a little hack that I developed, and I'm going to give credit to my teammate Harry for this. What we wanted to do this happened a couple years ago. We wanted to get higher engagement on a lot of our ads because we were seeing the engagement go down, and we can directly correlate engagement to the performance of the ad. So typically Facebook's algorithm will favor ads that get higher engagement on it, which is why people want to know, how do we increase engagement? Well, one of the things that we decided to try to do was take an ad that we want to create, and instead of making it a dark post and only running it through targeting in the ads manager, we made it as a viewable post on our fan page, and then we boosted the post to our fans, and we just spent you can just spend a little bit of money. It doesn't need to be much. It can be 10 to 20 bucks. And what that will do is it'll take that ad, it'll boost it to your fans, and you can kind of do two things off of it. So one, what you can do is you can kind of gauge the effectiveness of the ad before you ever put it out to cold traffic. Because if people are responding, they like it, they're engaging, they're going into your marketing funnel, this is your warm traffic. If you're getting good activity there, then that's a plus. But if you don't have response and there's like negative activity, well, then that tells you that you probably shouldn't put that ad out to cold traffic, because if the people that already know you don't like it, the people who don't know you definitely won't like it. Okay, so it helps you gauge that effectiveness at first, and then what it does is it gets a lot of we call it stacking the social proof. And that's all the engagement stuff on there. So the likes, comments, shares, all of that fun stuff that Facebook likes. We get to stack that social proof because now all of our fans are sitting there commenting and stuff. And then we can take that post ID from that post and make that into an ad targeting cold traffic. So if it goes off really well, then we can use that same post and we can leverage all of this social proof that we stacked on there with our warm fans. We can leverage that into cold traffic, and we'll typically see those ads perform a lot better to cold traffic when we do that. So it's a nice way to increase engagement, especially if you're using video. All right. And then the last one that I would say is do not or no using of borders or text overlays. Okay, so what I'm talking about here is, you'll see a lot of people doing video ads where they'll put these big, huge borders on the top, and then they'll put emojis and other stuff inside of there and text. I see Facebook throttling those types of videos when any treatment is added to the video and it's used as an ad. They don't place any restriction on that stuff when it's being done in the organic format, but in the ad environment, it does hurt that. So we avoid using graphical overlays that are inserted into the video because that will throw up flags. You can hit throttling issues with too much text and stuff like that. And the same thing applies to those banners. So don't use any of that stuff. Keep your video native, and you will see a lot more engagement and higher performance from those video ads, so you can make more money when you're running them on Facebook. Do you believe that you have to be some kind of great writer in order to put together Facebook ads that convert? Well, I'm telling you, that's actually nonsense. Do you believe that you have to have some kind of mystical settings or know something that will allow you to target buyers properly on Facebook that's just being held from you? Well, that's nonsense too. And do you believe that you actually have to have like really deep pockets with a lot of money to burn in order to test and find out what's actually going to work for you so you can be profitable with Facebook ads? Well, that's nonsense too. Hey, my name is Jason Hornung. I'm the founder of JH Media LLC. We specialize in creating profitable Facebook ads for ourselves and our clients. We've spent over $30 million since 2013 profitably doing so. And what I have for you today is something super exciting that's going to solve all three of those problems for you. You see, what it is it's a free PDF along with 2 videos that's going to walk you through a campaign that we put together for a client that produced over $1 million in revenue at better than a 2-to-1 return on ad spend. On the PDF, what you're going to see is an actual copy of the ad, the full ad, along with a complete breakdown of all the elements of the ad so you can understand why it works and how to put it together for your own business. On top of that, you're going to get a video that walks you through exactly how I did that. So you can see that and you can hear it and you can learn how to apply it in your own business. Then the next thing is you're going to get a second video that'll walk you through what I call our lazy man's guide to targeting buyers with Facebook ads. This is the exact process that we use for ourselves and our clients to find all the profit-producing targets that our tender little hearts desire so that we can put ads like I teach you out to those targets and start to bring in the profits that make the bank account balance go up and up and up. Then the last thing is throughout both of those videos, you're going to actually see how we launch campaigns at as little as $5 a day for testing budgets, and we can find out how things are working and not working, turn off our losers, and then scale up our winners so that we can create profitable ad campaigns and get them to the max level of profit as possible. So if that's something that's interesting to you, which I can't imagine why it wouldn't be, all you got to do is you got to click one of the buttons that's here. There should be, if you're on desktop, it'll be like in the lower right-hand corner. If you're on mobile, it'll be in like the upper right-hand corner or left-hand corner. I don't know, I'm probably pointing the wrong area. But either way, you click one of those buttons, it's going to take you out to my page. You can register to receive this PDF and these 2 free videos, and you'll get them delivered to your email instantly so that you can go ahead and you can go through it, you can learn, you can apply it in your business, and you can start making money with your Facebook ads today.